Welcome back, students. In Science Part 2, we will study Chapter 7 Energy Flow in an Ecosystem. We will continue with the chapter.
A trophic level is the step at which the organism obtains its food in the chain. The amount of matter and energy gradually decreases from producer at lowest level to the top at the highest level. Okay. Shows the energy transfer that take place at each topical level. There are different level of energy exchange in the food chain. The initial quantity of energy goes on decreasing at every level of energy exchange. Similarly, the number of organisms also decreases from the lowest level to highest level. This pattern of energy exchange is ecosystem is called pyramid of energy. Okay. After the death of apex consumer, this energy become available to decomposes. Fungi and other microorganisms, which I show you earlier, decomposes the body of dead animals. They are called decomposers. Okay. So in the picture you are seeing two types of energy pyramids. First one is tropical level, in which in the bottom produces 100%, for example grass, bushes, all the plant. Then first level 10% energy level consumer 10%, which is rat or grasshopper. Then second level consumer 1%, which is snake or bird. Then third level consumer, we can say 0.1%. For example birds or snakes. Okay. Another one is of aquatic pyramid. At the bottom seaweeds, then parrotfish, then shark, then killer whales. Okay. So according to the pyramid of energy, only 10% of energy from basic to the top level is get transferred. Okay. Though the energy flow in an ecosystem is one way, the flow of nutrients is also cyclical. All organisms need nutrients for their growth. So the another topic is biogeochemical cycle, which is the transfer of nutrients from one organism to another. This cyclic flow of nutrients with an ecosystem is called biogeochemical cycle. In this, nutrients necessary for the growth of organisms are continuously transferred from abiotic to biotic factors and biotic to abiotic factors. Okay, the cycle operates continuously through the medium of the biosphere formed by lithosphere, which is soil through soil, atmosphere through air, and hydrosphere through water. The recycling of biological, geological, and chemical sources of nutrients in the process is complex process and depend upon the level of energy transfer in the ecosystem. Okay, you can see in the picture, for example, any kind of nutrients, chemical, all are transferred from soil to suppose water, water to the air, then air to again soil. Okay, this cycle is called as biogeochemical cycle. Okay, now there are two types of biogeochemical cycle. One is gaseous cycle, that means all the gases get transferred from one level to another level, and another one is sedimentary cycle. Okay, it includes sediments like calcium, phosphorus, okay, solid. So gaseous cycle, an accumulation of the main abiotic gaseous nutrients material is found in the earth's atmosphere. include the nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc., all the gases. And in sedimentary cycle, an accumulation of the main abiotic nutrient material is found in soil, sediment and sedimentary rocks, etc., of the earth. Include soil component like iron, calcium, phosphorus, etc. Okay, so now we are going to study all the gaseous cycle. We are going to learn 3 cycles: the carbon cycle, the oxygen cycle, and the nitrogen.
Hope you all understand this topic. In the next part, we will study in detail on this topic. Thank you for watching.